Good morning, Calvin. Being that you are the office know-it-all and human encyclopedia, I seek your wise counsel and opinion on some matter. Do you have time to talk this morning before you start pushing paper?
Jane, I will be happy to help, but can this wait until we get to the motel room after work? My hemorrhoids are really on fire, and I cannot focus on anything other than my painful bunghole.
Yes, it can wait. And would it help if I applied some facial cream to the affected sphincter? I have some here right in my purse.
Please hold off on the facial cream, and perhaps if I squeeze real tight my anal sphincter, as if I am pinching a dried-out stool, I may be able to contract the swollen membranes, thus providing me with some measure of relief. Ooh, wait, okay, ooh, wait, ooh, that is better now. So, how can I help you?
Last night, my husband and I were laying in bed, and both of us were reading. And then, all of a sudden he pulled the covers up over both of our heads, and I was baffled by this. But then, I realized that the cocksucker wanted to bask in the smell of the most rancid fart that I had ever smelled, and that he was creating a Dutch oven for himself, and I was trapped in this unfortunate situation until I screamed and jumped out of bed. So I threw up right on him and told him to get the hell out of the bedroom and to go sleep in the family room.
Good for you, Jane. I am real proud of you. And you know that I would never trap you in a Dutch oven without your permission.
I know, thank you, but then while driving here to work this morning, I started thinking, and I became very confused. Common sense tells me that the main chemical components of the farts of 99% of the world's people is methane and hydrogen sulfide, and that these compounds are the same no matter whose bunghole they come out of, and that...
You are correct, Jane, and keep in mind that methane is a hydrocarbon much like gasoline, and that hydrogen sulfide is also volatile, and that one can even ignite one's farts, much to the delight of others, and lighting one's farts on fire can really shake up a dull party. Is your question answered?
You cut me off in mid-sentence, and no, I'm not done yet, idiot. So why is it that I find the smell of the farts of others to be so repulsive, yet I find, much like my husband did last night, that the smell of my own farts is like pleasant perfume? If the same molecules come out of others' rectums and the same molecules come out of my rectum, why is it that I can tolerate and even enjoy the smell of my farts only, and be sickened by the smell of others' farts, even though they are made of the same molecules?
Jane, I have thought long and hard about this topic for many years, and the only conclusion I have come to is this. From a very young age, we are programmed to think that the farts of others are repulsive, that it is a learned trait, and that if one reprogrammed one's mind, one can change this trait, so that one finds the smell of others' farts to actually be pleasant.
Sorry, I do not follow.
Okay, stupid. Let us say that a 2-year-old child, a tabula rasa, has no opinion whatsoever about liking or disliking the smell of the farts of his parents and siblings. In fact, he or she may like the smell of others' rectal gas. But then one day, he or she observes that his father has cut a fart, and then the mother makes a sour face and slaps the father, yelling at him for expelling such a foul smell. Well, after observing this behavior in others for many years, the child is programmed to believe that the farts of others are now foul-smelling. Do you follow me to this point?
Yes, I think so.
Good. And to further prove my point, I went to a hypnotist. For during my whole life, like you, I found the smell of others' farts to be nasty and repulsive. So when I went to the hypnotist, he asked me if I wanted to lose weight or stop smoking. I told him, neither, fuckface. I just want to reprogram my subconscious so that I find the expelled rectal gas of others to be pleasant and enjoyable. He was on the clock and on my dime, so he obliged and proceeded to do the following. After putting me into a deep sleep, he repeated over and over again the mantra, I like the smell of others' farts, I like the smell of others' farts, I like the smell of others' farts, while at the same time he had an obese woman stick her buttocks in my face and expel gas repeatedly. After several weeks of this protocol, I was cured, and now I am back to my natural childhood state of enjoying the gaseous anal expulsions of others.
Do you think that this protocol can work for me?
I think so, and I will give you the phone number of my hypnotist so you can make an appointment. I am really excited by this prospect, as it can only enhance our extramarital affair. Just think about how much our sexual escapades can benefit by us wallowing together in our gas-filled Dutch ovens at the motel. I am ejaculating by just thinking about this possibility.
Okay, I trust your wisdom, and I hope I can be cured of this sickness, and I look forward to, I think, our future Dutch ovens together.